Namaste, fellow seekers. Welcome back to Bhagavad Gita, Cosmic Conversations. I'm Dr. Gopal Ramdas, neurologist, meditator, and a humble student of Krishna's eternal wisdom.
And I'm Partha Murthy, your co-pilot in this conscious journey. Before we dive into Chapter 5, we want to first address something beautiful. Many of you have reached out with profound questions.
How can we actually implement Krishna's thoughts in our life? How can we start working without being attached to results? If there's no excitement about the results, won't life feel mechanical or programmed?
Brilliant questions, and they show that the Arjuna inside you is alive and asking. Remember, true spiritual growth begins not with blind faith, but with honest inquiry.
And here's the cosmic truth. Krishna has already answered these doubts in the Gita. First, let's understand the cycle. The materialistic world, the dull matter, is lower than the senses. But the senses get attracted to this matter. When sensory cravings dominate, intelligence becomes clouded. And when intelligence is impacted, actions lose their purity, focus, and perfection.
Let's take a real-world example. Imagine two employees. One is focused purely on doing good, honest work. The other is focused only on getting rewards, bonuses, promotions, shortcuts. Now suppose a corrupt person offers them a bribe to sign illegal documents. The work-focused employee, rooted in principles, refuses, even at personal cost. But the reward-focused employee, tempted by quick money, signs.
And this is exactly how corruption spreads. A corrupted mind creates a corrupted society, and a corrupted society is unsafe for humanity.
That's why Krishna's teaching is so critical. He's not asking you to ignore your goals. He's asking you to know your goals clearly, understand your purpose consciously, work towards them with devotion to the action itself, not addiction to the outcome.
Now for the next natural question. How can we actually work like that? How can we control the pull of the senses? Krishna's wisdom shines again. Senses can be controlled by intelligence. Intelligence can be purified by the mind. The mind can be mastered by the soul. And the soul connects to pure consciousness through spirituality. And the master key to this inner evolution is meditation.
Exactly. Which brings us to today's breathtaking chapter. Chapter 5, Sannyasa Yoga, the path of action and renunciation.
So here's Arjuna's next doubt. He asks Krishna, is it better to renounce all actions and live as a monk, or to continue acting in the world?
Classic Arjuna. Looking for a shortcut.
Totally. Krishna's golden quote, Sannyasa karmyogsh nishreyas karavubo. Both renunciation and the yoga of action lead to the supreme good. But among them, action performed with detachment is superior.
Krishna redefines sannyas not as external renunciation, but as internal detachment. You could be building skyscrapers, raising kids, writing code, and yet be inwardly free.
Beautifully put, Partha. And Krishna reveals a critical truth here. A wise person sees no division between themselves and others. They see the same self in all beings. Here's another soul-igniting quote. Vidya Vinay Sampanne Brahmane Gavi Hastini. Shuni Chaiv Shwapake Cha Pandita Samdarshina. The humble sages see with equal vision a Brahmin, a cow, an elephant, a dog, and a dog-eater.
This is pure quantum spirituality. Beyond the body, beyond the mind, we are all one vibrating consciousness.
Quantum entanglement suggests that particles, once connected, remain connected across vast distances. Krishna spoke about the entangled unity of all life thousands of years ago.
Exactly. Every life form on Earth, from humans to animals, birds to plants, shares a common ancestry. It's the beautiful dance of evolution. Krishna's teachings transcend time, emphasizing the fundamental equality of all beings. Vasudhaiv Kutumbakam, the world is one family, reflects this idea.
Krishna's teachings offer profound insights into the nature of a yogi. As he says, Nev kinchit karomiti yukto manyet tattvavid. Pashyan shrinvan sprishan jighranashnan gachan swapan swasan. Pralapan visrijan grihnan nun mishanni mishan napi. Indriyani indriyartheshu vartant iti dharyan. The one who knows the truth about the different functions of the body and the senses understands that the senses are merely performing their respective actions, and in that way, he is not entangled in the activities of the senses.
Exactly. A yogi is one who has mastered self-control, detachment, and equanimity. As Krishna says, Nabhyogadrite siddhim labdhe tatpadam narar isn't directly applicable, but matrasparshastu konteya shitoshna sukhadukda agma paino nityasthanstitikshasva bharat. A yogi who has taken shelter of yoga, having controlled the mind and senses, and being free from attachment and aversion, attains the supreme.
Now, let's see how this teaching solves Arjuna's Vishada, or great confusion. Krishna says that Arjuna is not the doer, Arjuna is not the action. He should come out of the illusion that he is the cause of his actions. Action is an external entity, and Arjuna is the chosen one to perform the action. As Krishna says, Karmanye vadikaraste ma phaleshu kadachan, ma karm phalhetur bhurma, te sangostva karmani. You have a right to perform your actions, but for the results, you have no control. Never consider yourself the cause of the results, and never be attached to not doing your duty.
Exactly. Arjuna is not accountable for the results of actions, as the results are unknown and unpredictable. He should not worry about them.
Krishna's teaching liberates Arjuna from the burden of responsibility for the outcome, frees him from the cycle of anxiety and doubt. By understanding that he is not the doer, Arjuna can perform his duty without attachment or aversion.
Krishna's wisdom shines bright in chapter 5, as he says, Nang kartritvam na karmani lokasya srijati prabhu, nang karm phal sanyogam swabhavastu pravartate. The Lord does not create the agency or the actions of the people, nor does he create the connection between the actions and their fruits. Rather, it is the nature that functions.
This profound verse raises a crucial question. How does one identify our duties? Krishna's answer lies in understanding our inherent nature, shaped by the three modes of nature, sattva, rajas, and tamas. These modes influence our thoughts, actions, and behaviors. Sattva, associated with clarity, purity, and harmony. Individuals with a sattvic nature tend to be wise, compassionate, and self-controlled. Rajas, characterized by activity, passion, and ambition. Those with a rajasic nature are often driven, competitive, and achievement-oriented. Tamas, marked by darkness, inertia, and ignorance. Individuals with a tamasic nature may be lethargic, destructive, or chaotic.
Understanding these modes helps us recognize our strengths, weaknesses, and tendencies. By acknowledging our nature, we can tailor our actions and decisions to align with our inherent qualities.
Exactly. Through the practice of meditation and karma yoga, we can gain insight into our nature and fulfill our duties with clarity and purpose. Realization allows us to transcend the limitations of our modes and act in harmony with our true selves.
Krishna emphasizes the importance of self-realization. He says, Niyam kuru karm tvam. One should perform their prescribed duties, for by doing so, one attains the supreme.
Exactly. When we understand our true nature and align our actions with it, we unlock a profound sense of purpose and fulfillment. By embracing our inherent qualities and tendencies, we're able to perform actions that resonate deeply with our being, leading to a sense of satisfaction that's unparalleled. This harmony between our nature and actions is the highest reward we can attain.
True. Flow state, as Csikszentmihalyi describes it, the psychological state where a person is fully immersed in an activity that aligns perfectly with their skills and nature, creating profound satisfaction. And this state of being is precisely what leads to liberation. Self-realization is the key that unlocks the door to true freedom and understanding.
Indeed, through the practice of karma yoga and meditation, we can cultivate the awareness and insight needed to understand our nature and align our actions accordingly.
Krishna's teachings are a treasure trove of wisdom. Yogi is one who has the most powerful insights and knows true happiness doesn't depend on external circumstances. It's found in mastering the senses and anchoring ourselves in the self.
Absolutely. When we stop chasing fleeting pleasures and find contentment within, we tap into the reservoir of bliss that's already inside us. It's a profound shift in perspective.
And here's the best part. Krishna says that a yogi is not shaken by the dualities of life, heat or cold, success or failure, pleasure or pain. He flows with life, unencumbered by external circumstances.
This is the essence of true freedom. Not living in reaction, but living in realization. As Krishna so eloquently puts it, Nasti buddhirayuktasya na chayuktasya bhavna, na chabhavayatha shantirna shantasya sukham kvachit. For the uncontrolled mind, there is no wisdom, nor for the uncontrolled, there is no meditation. And for the unmeditative, there is no peace. And for the peaceless, how can there be happiness?
Krishna's teachings are like a masterful tapestry, weaving together the threads of wisdom, action, meditation, and detachment. They're not separate paths, but interwoven into one conscious life. As we embark on this journey, we discover that the distinctions between these paths dissolve, and we're left with a profound sense of unity and purpose.
To summarize this luminous chapter, renunciation versus action. While renunciation brings inner peace, action is superior as it serves society and manifests into a higher purpose. Through selfless action, we not only find peace within, but also create harmony around us. Self-realization. Understanding our responsibility and acting accordingly is the key to liberation. This can be achieved through karma yoga and meditation, allowing us to cultivate a deeper sense of purpose and inner peace. Beyond doership, the ultimate truth is that we are neither the doer, the action, nor the result. As eternal souls, we transcend the limitations of the body and the ego. We are the purpose, not the solution, the role, not the action, the performer, not the owner, and the clarity, not the duality.
This is Karma Sannyasa Yoga, the secret code to live outwardly dynamic, inwardly serene, na kartritvam, na karmani lokasya srijati prabhu, na karma phala sanyogam swabhavastu pravartate. The Lord does not create the agency or the actions of the people, nor does he create the connection between the actions and their fruits. Rather, it is the nature that functions.
How's your heart feeling, cosmic travelers? If Krishna's wisdom is touching you, inspiring you, share the knowledge to your dear ones. One should have willingness to evolve consciously.
And stick with us as we continue unlocking the ultimate blueprint of conscious living.
Next up, Chapter 6, Dhyan Yoga, the science of meditation, where Krishna teaches the secret art of mastering the mind. Until then, stay mindful, stay joyful,
Stay cosmic.